Hello everybody and welcome to Creativity Time. My name is Tatiana and I'm from Tatiana Creative Stamping Adventure. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Australia. Wednesdays at 10 a.m, which is right now, I go live with what I call Creativity Time. I hope to inspire, to teach, to share, to... I don't know what else. Share sunshine is the other one. With you, a bit of paper crafting, primarily card making, because cards are can be a quick and easy project. They can be big and complicated as well, but quick and easy, and the point is that you can send it to someone quite easily and to brighten their day. Today we're going to use a new stamp set. It's brand new to me, only arrived yesterday. But it's also new to this annual catalogue, and it's the Hippo Happiness. Hello Sherry, thanks for jumping on. You know you're watching live when you see the little red live. I've got a child mouthing at me now. What? Just speak please. Yes, you can watch TV. Sorry about that. What was that? Hippo Happiness. Ah yes, Little Red Live. So you know you're watching live if there's the Little Red Live there. Otherwise you're watching the recording, which is also amazing. Thank you so much for joining me. I think that's all I need to say. Let's head to the craft desk and get started. Okay, as I have already said, we're going to use Hippo Happiness today. So I've got little Miss helping me, and she was very excited about getting the stamp set. There is coordinating dies, but we won't be using them today. So good morning, hello to everyone who's also popped on. And I've done some pre-cutting today. I've got a Whisper White and magenta Madness, that's right. Hello little Miss, Debbie says.
Hi. Those two colours are one of my favourite Stampin' Up! Colours.
Yes, we're obsessed with Whisper White, and I've got pre-die cut. I use the layering circle dies, and I've got Bermuda Bay, Magenta Madness, and the purple is Gorgeous Grape.
Yeah, Gorgeous Grape.
And then I've got a Whisper White thick for the card base. That's base, not based, base.
Where are you writing?
There
Is that
we go.
going to be the cover?
That's going to be the card front, yes. And we're not going to glue any of that together. First thing we're going to do is emboss this Whisper White.
Yay, I like
This is a 2-set embossing folder. It's new to this annual catalogue called Meadow Moments, and they are just so cute.
Mama, which one are we going to use today?
We're going to use this one again because
okay.
they're smaller, so the whole sheet won't fit, but this one graduates out to nothing. Well, not so much nothing, but graduates out. And I thought it could be, well, it's not the full sheet. So we put the sheet in,
Then close it.
and then we're going to run it through the die cutting machine.
Yay.
It is such a cute embossing folder.
Can I do the spinning around?
Hopefully this is the right sandwich.
Yep.
Nope, wrong sandwich.
Oh yeah. Why is it the wrong sandwich?
Because it's an embossing folder, not a die cut. Okay, you can crank that. Little Miss is cranking, and bring it over. And now we're going to stamp our unicorn.
What colour?
We're going to use 3 different colours. Oh. Let's bring that in.
That's
How
pretty.
stunning is that? Isn't that just...
Can I see the box?
It's not about feeling so much. And there's very little marking as to where the embossing folder. There's a tiny bit there ended, but anyhow, I absolutely adore this embossing folder.
Same.
Same. It's going to look so cute.
Are we supposed to colour it in the busting part?
We don't have to. There's nothing supposed to. It's whatever we want to do, really. Now, can you take that plate away? This is a $1 million stamp set from Robin Cardiff, yes. And it is, yes, it is a lot. It's a 2-step stamping process.
2-step stamping process?
Yes, 2 steps. So,
unicorn.
Well, it's actually a horsey, and then we stick the unicorn on. So we've
put
got
the horn on.
Yes. So let's start.
Can I put a bow on it as well?
No, I don't want any bows. Now I've got to say the layout was inspired by another demonstrator whose name I do not remember right now, but I will look that up and put it on my blog. So I've got another scrap piece of paper here because we're going to be stamping our little unicorn onto these stitched circles. So I've pre-die cut.
Why do we call them stitched circles?
Why do you think we call them stitched circles?
There's holes and it looks like you stitched.
Exactly. That's right. And this is Magenta Mandus. So I want this one. So this is, I've got these 2 bits create the horse, and then there's the horn. And I'm going to stamp
that first?
That one first. And I want this to be lighter. So I'm going to stamp off. But I don't want to waste the ink.
Yes.
So I'm going to stamp it off onto another piece of Whisper White, and we can use that for another project.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's pretty. So now we can take one of our circles and stamp the unicorn.
Can I put the next one?
Sure. There. We've got the Magenta Madness.
That's a very pretty unicorn.
Morning. Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning, Kathy.
Yes, we've got 2 demonstrators today. And now I'm going to test this one first. Beautiful. Okay, rain ink. Now, because it's photopolymer, I can see through it. Can you just give me a little bit of moving space, please? Yes. And it's weird that the ink. Yes, it does work. I don't know why I keep checking that. Okay, now we're going to line this up.
Correctly?
Yes, could we? A little bit of silence, please. Ta-da! So that gives us the 2-tone.
Are we going to colour the unicorn in a little bit more because it's just pink?
No, we're not going to colour them in.
I mean, it's nice.
Yes, we will add the facial features. Just let's stamp the unicorns first.
What are these?
We will layer the circles onto them.
Oh.
Okay, so we start with the lighter, the full image. Tap, tap, tap.
That
we're going to
looks
stamp
like purple on that.
It is purple now. We're using Gorgeous Grape now.
Yay, Gorgeous Grape. Can I help with this?
Yes. Stamping. Don't pull it in that direction, please. You just stamp and press. No need to pull.
It got stuck to the stamp.
It got stuck to the paper. It does that. And now...
That one looks different than that one because it doesn't have the darker part.
No, we're going to stamp the darker part
on now.
Can you go close the door to the laundry, please? It's
a little noisy and
distracting. There we go. So just take your time when you're doing the second layer, and you will get it lined up. The stamping off first. Yes, it is. It's
Summer.
Yes.
This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 dots underneath it.
Okay, that doesn't matter, sweetheart.
Okay.
Yes, the stamping off just gives us those 2 tones, the variation in colour, but using the same colour. And I didn't want to stamp off onto scrap, so that's why I've stamped off here, and I'll use these unicorns for something else. Or they're really technically still horses. So
Not unicorns just yet.
And I am stamping on my Stamparatus matte.
Why?
So that, because this is photopolymer stamp, and by using the mat underneath, it gives me a little bit of padding and gets a better, even stamping result. I get very silent when I'm lining up like that.
That's pretty good.
It's not my best one,
I know, but
but that's okay.
Cool.
Okay, and now we're going to do the little face.
Face, yay!
So the face for the unicorn looks as so.
As the horse.
Horse or the unicorn. Is that it there? Yes. There it is.
I was wondering what that was. It looked a little bit weird.
Okay.
At the starting. Are we going to use black?
Yes, we are going to use black.
Nope.
We're going to
That's
use.
the face.
It is.
It looks. Oh yeah, I can see.
As so. Okay. Approval. Did I get my approval?
Can I help with the next?
Let me do the faces, please.
Okay.
So that they're all
Nice.
yes.
And on the face.
Actually, you might notice that there's little wedges there for the nostrils. There we go. That one went lined up really well. Excuse me.
These ones look a little funny, but I still like them.
Okay. Now, here's a question for both Little Miss and my viewers. Would we like to see the horn of the unicorn in the same color as the unicorn or in a different color?
Different color.
Yeah, Little Miss says different. What do we all think? So I've grabbed the little horn stamp. And different? Okay, I've got 2 votes for different. So I'm going to do gorgeous grape horn on the...
Pink.
Do we want it? Yes, that's where the horn goes. Different. Sherry also says different.
Different.
Oh, good morning, Sylvia.
Good morning.
So we've got gorgeous grape horn on the Magenta Madness.
I think that green should go on the purple.
That's not green. What color is it? Bermuda Bay. Bermuda Bay horn on our gorgeous grape. And then Magenta Madness. Madness. Not Magnus.
Madness.
Yes.
On
Bermuda
Bay.
My husband's a little chess obsessed, and there's a famous chess player called Magnus. So somehow Magenta Madness has become Magenta Magnus. Yeah. The fun and games around here, hey? So there we go.
Yeah, unicorns look cool and pretty.
And look cool and pretty. Okay, now, do we want to put them on the same color?
Yes. I think they look good on the same color.
Or we can put them on the unicorn color. The horn color.
Same color
Same color?
as the unicorn's body.
Okay. Same color.
Because I think it looks better with same color.
Little Miss has spoken. So we're going to glue
Them on.
them on. And glue them on. As you can see, yes, so I've got a bit of stamping on the back of that circle, but that doesn't
Matter because it won't
matter.
show up that
No,
much.
it doesn't show off at all. So
How
the
did you
little,
make the holes?
they're part of the die.
Oh.
And it's not holes, it's stitching, remember?
Oh yeah, it's stitching.
Ooh, got the horn right there. good one. And now
I get to stick them on the front of the card somehow.
yes, firstly let's
Glue that part on.
yep, so we're gluing the Whisper White card front onto
That has
the embossing.
on it.
Yes, that's right.
Where are we gonna put the unicorns on? At the top.
Just well, your horses. They're going to go right here. One, two, and three, right next to each other. They will go on dimensional, so let's do that.
Dimensionals.
Yes,
Okay.
dimensional.
Can I help with the dimensionals?
Yes. Can you put 3 dimensionals?
On each?
Yes, I'll put dots. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Just don't let the dimensional hang off the edge.
1.
There you go. You do that there. Hello from Florida. Hello, Susan. What time is it there? And while little miss is, you can do that right there without squishing into me.
Okay.
I've got the Magenta Madness ribbon. It's the In Color ribbon. What is it called? Oh, it does say the color. It doesn't say what kind of ribbon it is. Thank you for sharing. But I'm going to add some ribbon, and I could just take the whole length of the ribbon and do that, but
Taking off the tops.
no, don't take the tops off yet. Didn't ask you to take the tops off. The backing off. Still need that free. But I don't want to waste the ribbon on the back. I just don't like doing that. So I've got the Stampin' Seal Plus. Got that.
Stampin' Seal Plus look like?
This. I've just got it yesterday, so this is my first time using it. I'm going to add.
How does that work?
Just let me work it out, please. So, oh, that's cool. So it's. Can you see that? The Stampin' Seal Plus is like little lines. Anyhow, that allows me to stick
That on.
the ribbon right there. And let's just check that's
The
where I
unicorns
want
can
it.
go on.
Yes, just want it down just a little bit. There we go. Let's see now.
That looks better.
Yes, that's better. Twill, thank you, Debbie. I knew it was a special name to it, but I couldn't remember what. So I'm just going to eyeball the length I need from this side.
Eyeball.
Eyeball, that means just guess. And snip. And now a bit more
Glue.
Stampin' Seal Plus. And take
Wrap
the
it
other.
around.
Not wrapping around. And the way I make sure it's even, I pull across the first one, and then that gives me a guide to where I place that one. And I'm going to add just a tiny bit here. Going to put the Magenta Madness
First?
No, that one will go in the middle. So we'll take the gorgeous grape unicorn and place it down.
Can I take off these?
Now you can take them off, yes. I've got to say, I'm liking the Stampin' Seal Plus.
It's pretty good. Right, Mama?
Yes.
This one's done.
Thank you. There we go. And
And we can connect those two together somehow.
not connecting them. Tying a bow.
Yay, bow!
Ah, you're off to offsides as well, are liking the unicorns. Yes, well, doing the unicorns for a reason today, Kathy. So I'm tying a little bow.
Then we cut off it off.
I wouldn't even call it perforations, Debbie. It's... No, I'm just gonna cut this off. It's like it's little, instead of one continuous long, well, I guess perforations is a way to describe it, really. Yeah, so it's like little, you can see little sections, tiny strips.
So you can cut strips out of paper.
No, you can't cut strips out of
From
the glue.
paper, yes,
Okay,
you
from
can.
paper, yes you can. Okay, so just retying that bow because I wasn't happy. And you know I can fiddle with a bow for quite a long time, so hopefully this will work.
Hopefully.
It is a great bundle, Susan, I agree. Very fun. Okay, I like. Ooh, you're dropping things here. And got to put the lid back on. Make the bow a little bit smaller.
I'll put these in your little bin.
No, not that bin. Just don't. There, that bow will do. And now I'm going to cut.
The pops off.
Yep. So remember, nominate someone to receive this card in the mail. To let them know that you are thinking of them. So we can glue this down now. I am still very much a liquid multi-purpose glue girl, but for things like the ribbon, love that kind of convenience. Normally I use tear and tape, but you know, that's a little bit more fiddlier. There we go. Thank you, Debbie. And we're not done yet. No, we're not. We need a sentiment. And I have the perfect well, we have the perfect sentiment in the stamp set.
Oh yeah, that one.
When in doubt, be a unicorn. I just love that one. I honestly got this stamp set. Well, I mean, Little Miss wanted it. But I honestly got this for this sentiment. When in doubt, be a unicorn. Like,
I like this one because I like all the animals that it comes with. They're cute.
Cute animals, are there?
I like the sheep. The sheep looks very cute.
Yes, the sheep is also called an ewe.
Ew.
Ewe, yes.
Why?
I don't know why. When in doubt.
Or lamb, because lambs are small and that's damn smaller.
I love it, Kathy. I'm so glad they like it too. How old are they? So I'm going to stamp this in Bermuda Bay.
Bermuda Bay. I was going to say that because that was when I was in the shops.
No, we've got enough magenta madness.
For now.
Sherry says you're doing a great job helping, Little Miss.
Thank you.
So, when in doubt, be a unicorn. 8 and 11. When you don't know what to do, be a unicorn.
Okay, I don't know what to do.
Okay, she's got her hands up on her head as a unicorn. When in doubt. And let's trim that down.
Where are we going to put it?
Onto the card front.
Where on?
Oh, that's lovely, Kathy. You must enjoy that together. Some lovely quality time. Kind of eyeballing this. Hello, Priscilla.
That could go right there.
What do you think? quite happy with that. Oh, you're not either, are you? I'm kind of, I'm thinking, while I think, let's stamp the envelope and the inside of the card, because no card is finished
without just one little thing inside.
Well, without any decoration on the inside. Yes, I can see that. Definitely. I think you're right, Susan. All the little girls are drawn to this stamp set. We'll put this, we'll put the full
That's
unicorn.
Very light and pretty. Now time for this one.
Yes, Priscilla says hello.
Hey.
You've caught me live 3 times. Woohoo!
Time to use
Fabulous.
that mouth.
I put that one away.
Oh,
Let's stamp the horn. What colour horn? It
Pink.
was Magenta Madness. Should have done the envelope at the same time. But anyhow.
can we use this one for the unicorn in the front?
No, I'm going to do Bermuda Bay.
Bermuda Bay.
Just because it's out.
And ready to go.
And my brain tired. I went to bed super late this morning. Oh, that's lovely, Susan. I'm thrilled you were able to join live today. Did I stamp that off? I didn't stamp that off. Oh well. See, as I was saying, I'm super tired today, and my brain's working a little bit slower. So you don't have to stamp off. You still get that two-tone look. It's just not as obvious.
Yeah, it's that one's just tiny bit darker.
But that's okay. This is on the envelope. So I feel like it doesn't matter as much, if you know what I mean.
Same, I know. Because most people throw out the envelopes.
Yes, that's right. Though, fun fact, I do keep my envelopes. Any card that gets sent to me, I've kept every envelope.
Ooh, that's a lot of cards, I think.
Yeah, it's a fair few cards.
I can see all the card envelopes, I think.
No,
All
no,
of the cards
those
that
are
you
all
made.
cards I've made.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yes. And let's get
The mouth?
the face. It's not a mouth, it's the face.
Face.
Yes, Priscilla, really.
What's a bear with no teeth?
Bell with no teeth.
Bear.
Oh, bear with no teeth. It's a gummy bear.
Gummy.
That's the joke session for today. Oh, we need the face on this little guy.
Yep. Then if it doesn't have a face, it won't be a unicorn.
Well, just be a faceless unicorn.
Blech.
Clean. Now,
Face, yay.
yes, we all have faces. Still feel like that's...
Not quite it.
I don't have the tag punch. The tag punch that came out would be perfect for this. The one that I don't want to get. Of course.
That would have been a good idea to actually buy
Dun, dun, dun. Let's try this.
that. What does it punch out? Oh yeah, that picture.
Okay, so I'm using
A punch.
which one is this? The Everyday Label Punch.
Every label.
Every day.
Label. So we're going to not use that one.
Just let me think for a moment, please, sweetheart. So if I put that, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to stamp the sentiment again into the middle of the everyday label punch. Out. When in doubt, be a unicorn. Clean that, and then I'm going to just trim it. And it gives me that decorative edge.
Neater?
Not so much neater, sweetheart. It's
Better?
just there. Good morning, Margaret. Your nomination from Monday night was selected this morning, Margaret. So let me know in a private message. Let me know the details of your nominee, and I'll get that. I'm a little behind in sending those cards, but I think I can get that done this week. So there we go. I feel like that's
Much better.
much better. Yeah, my pleasure, Margaret.
Glue dots?
No, not glue dots.
Oh.
We'll glue that directly down. And one last touch to this card.
Then we're done.
Yes, because unicorns are so magical, I thought a bit of Wink of Stella.
Wink of Stella. Oh yeah, Wink of Stella.
Wink of Stella could be good.
On where?
On the unicorns, of course.
On the horn?
Let's see. On the horns.
Whoa, that bit look very glittery
And then we'll put
and
some
much
on.
better.
Is that the main? I'm guessing.
Main, yep, that's the main. Are we gonna
Shared.
go on that one
Thank
too?
you.
And tail.
The tail. Because, you know, it's got to be special. Is that light picking it up? I don't know. I'm hoping the light is picking it up on camera.
Wait, it kind of looks like it's picking up on that.
You can't see it yet. There, it's caught up now. No, it's not picking it up, but trust me, it's there and it's cute.
Uh-huh. Are we going to do some on that?
No, not wasting Wink of Stella. So thank you, Priscilla, for another nomination. There we have it. Hippo Happiness. When in doubt, be a unicorn. Because, you know, who doesn't want to be a unicorn?
I want to be a unicorn.
Yes, of course you do. Okay, lovelies. Thank you so much for joining me. I shall catch you on Monday. Hold on, is this? Actually, no, hold on, wrong calendar. Stop talking for a second, please. I think I might be doing Scrapbook Saturday on Saturday, but I will check and I will post that. If not, it's Monday night for Fantastic Fun Folds. I've got a feeling I've got Scrapbook Saturday. It was moved from the first Saturday this month because of the school holidays. Thank you, Kathy, for your nomination. I shall say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining me, spending time with me, and I'll catch you at the next one.
Bye.
Bye for now.